What's up, guys? So, have you been driving through Middle Tennessee and maybe you saw a sign like this or maybe a billboard with this on it? Well, today I have had the wonderful honor and opportunity to be able to explore this wonderful store before their operating hours. They allowed me to come in, and I got a lot of bonus stuff with this that wasn't expected. We set up a good time for me to come in before they opened and walk the store, uh, kind of show off what they have to offer. It's amazing just to look at. You could spend hours in here. But without any further ado, let's get right into the tour. I'm going to talk you through this. There's so much to see. If you're a Lego fan, hold on to your seats because this is going to be a fun ride. And by the time we get done with this video, if you're not already putting your shoes on to head to Music City Bricks, you will be by the time this video's over. All right, so walking down the first aisle here, all of this stuff on the left is actually military. There's so much here that you can use to recreate so much military stuff. Uh, these books here are from different wars, and you can recreate so many different battle scenes and tanks and stuff. That case in front of me has a lot that they've already got built from those books. Amazing stuff. Um, Looking on the other side, there's so many different parts and pieces, and it's organized so well. So many built things to look at, and that stuff is all for sale. But uh, I loved look. It was like a museum just to walk through there. All right, so here's a quick close look at those books. They are filled with instructions on how to recreate and build your Lego versions of some of these awesome, awesome scenes and vehicles from some of the wars. You see the great wars there. I'm going to talk more about those here at the end of the video. But you can see there's so much to see. We've got containers right here shaped like mini figureheads. Everywhere there's pieces, organized pieces. They're in bags. They're colors. You can find just about anything. They got tables set up down there. They got a couple workers working on sorting some of the stuff they got in. So I didn't video them. I let them do their thing. Bulk brick. I've never seen so much bulk brick. Now I'm not gonna sit here and say I've traveled the country and been to every mom and pop Lego store that I can find, but I've been I've been to several stores. I've never seen bulk brick this way. I've never seen bricks organized in this manner where you can find the pieces to finish your sets. These cabinets full of the dinosaurs loved it. So many minifigures. This right here, this is for adding lighting to your sets. Uh, Whether it be vehicles, buildings, what have you, you can add lighting. Look, more organized pieces, and then whole nother wall of bulk brick. It's like 20-25 feet on both sides of bulk brick. There's so much bulk brick. If you can't find it here, it probably doesn't exist. This is so much to see. I did get the opportunity to talk to Star. She's one of the owners. This is family owned, and I'm going to give you more insight into that conversation when we get closer to the end. There's so much to see. Mini figures, like I said, there's completed sets, there's box sets, there's retired sets. There's it's more than I can video. I mean, I could have spent an 8-hour day in there and probably not videoed everything. Um, all the end caps filled with tons of pieces, sorted. It's overwhelming, honestly. We've got sets on the side here, box sets, and all this stuff. Amazing, amazing built pieces up there. They've got all this stuff on the floor. I believe this is stuff they took in. I didn't get a chance to talk to him about that. And you're going to see here at the end of the video why we didn't have a chance to have an in-depth interview with the owners here in just a second. But I have every intentions of going back and hopefully they won't have the what they had this day, and we can get a good conversation. I've really thought about grabbing a couple of the plates there. I've always enjoyed having those. They're so much fun to have, so you can start building up. As you can see, you just look down the aisles. There's sets. There's retired sets down there, and look, more organized pieces. This is something in our conversation we discussed. The way that they're organized is fantastic. You know, and they're very knowledgeable on what they're doing. And if you are to go in and say, this is the piece, if you can look it up and get the part number, even better. Um, oh, sorry about that. I've been fighting a cold and a head cold, and then it turned into a chest cold. It's been going on all week. So, uh, the Titanic they got down there in the case, amazing. We got stickers right there. Here is your bulk tub for build your own minifigure. Tons, tons. Look at all the heads. There's more. You can build minifigure to your heart's desire. And, of course, more organized pieces. I love that pirate ship. The pirate ships are ones that eluded me as a kid. There were some that I really wanted, but they were very expensive, so I never had those. Now back to this aisle. As you could tell, this section here is one of my favorite sections in the store. Uh, the brick arms and brick mania section uh, really was what was drawing me, and you can build some accurate little minifigures from the wars. There's so many different weapons and ways to do that. This wall, fantastic little wall. They're keeping track of their Facebook followers, and you can use the pieces and build some little murals on the wall when you come visit. This is bring your kids. Fantastic place to hang out. This hallway, unbelievable. So they do a chess club here. There's a lot of chess stuff right here on this part. The rest of this hallway is vehicles. Now these are all sets that are built. You saw a Jurassic Park Jeep back there. Vehicles upon vehicles. Now I love me some Lego vehicles. That's the monster trucks. Me and my daughter have had fun with the monster trucks. Uh, the portraits up here. These things. I've not done one of these sets yet. I'd love to hear your comments down below if you've done one of these sets. I definitely am wanting to hit that Joker. Wow, Joker is amazing. I think I kind of skipped over it, but down at the end of that hallway were Lego trains. They were amazing. And then there's this little room here. Because I was in before this, and I put my finger in front of the lens because I'm super smart. There we go. But because I was in before the store opened, these lights are on timers. That's why what I was doing. I was turning my light on. There's some fantastic looking stuff in this room. Lots more minifigures. Fantastic. I can't tell you enough how much I love being at this place. You're greeted as soon as you walk in. Staff is fantastic. I brought my daughter here a couple weeks before this video, and we had such a fun time. grabbed a couple things, and that's when I talked to him about coming back to do this video. This is how when you walk in the door, you're greeted with that case right there. This tub of red bricks here, just to have fun, and they encourage you to sit and build with the bricks, and again, the brick arms and brick mania section here, I was very much drawn to. Now this is just getting you some good view of the whole store here. This back run, I can't get over how many pieces are organized here for you to find what you're looking for. It just I couldn't grasp how to video this place and do it justice. Now I want to stop here for a second and give you the opportunity to. This is their information where you can find this place. Uh, Save this, screenshot it so you can find it. Now I want to show you this right here because this is what I saw when I drove up to the building. Now I preface this with Stosh. He's one of the owners. He called me the night before I was supposed to be here, and he said, "Hey, I just want to let you know I'm expecting a large Lego shipment, and I don't know if it's coming in the morning or in the afternoon. So if it comes when you get here, we may not have time to give you much attention. We'll be very busy because it is a large shipment. So if you want to reschedule, we can do that." I said, "You know what? I'll go ahead and stick with the schedule." And he said, "That's fine. If you want to get some fun video footage of the new shipment, that'd be great." Um, so when I drove up, you can see right on the edge of the screen, you can see my tip of my tire. This is what I drove up to. These boxes stacked. Now, if you count real quick, that is 28, 29 gigantic boxes. So they this gigantic order. This is Stosh that's actually opening boxes right now. He's one of the owners. It's a family owned, so he'd be the father of the family. Anyway, he got started unboxing this while I was still doing my tour inside, and when I got done, I came outside and he let me finish filming the entire unboxing process. I am going to speed it up, but in doing so, we had the opportunity to kind of talk, and I got their story, and it's a wonderful story. So, their family was living in Seattle, um, and there was a store they used to go to there called Bricks and Wheels. They loved going there after school and hanging out. They had the tubs of bricks, and you could sit there and build, and they had sets to buy and encouraged to sit there at the store and build your stuff. Awesome place to go. They loved it, and when they moved here, there wasn't a place like that. Um, so he approached several folks about you know doing it, and he couldn't find anybody that wanted to tackle it. And eventually, his wife told him, "Why don't you do it? You know what needs to be done. You know what it should be." And he said, "Well, I don't want to do it. I just want to hang out there." But as it usually goes, the wife won out on that one, and they opened Music City Bricks, uh, and have done phenomenal. It's a great place to hang out, and this order of Legos that he's unboxing is a $30,000 Lego shipment, and amazing stuff he's got out here. I can't wait to go back in and see all this stuff on the shelves and really get a chance to look at it. Um, Another really interesting thing, there was a lot of other noise in the video. There's construction going on just on the other side of his building there, and they're putting up a new building. And when it's built, they will actually be moving into it. And I am definitely going to go back and talk with Stosh and the family, and hopefully get another tour of the new building when it's set up. Um, I will definitely be frequenting this place a lot more than I have. It's crazy to think that it's less than 10 minutes from my house, and this particular day on this video is the only second time I've been there. It was mind blowing that they were that close, and I haven't gotten over there. So uh, we're gonna finish up watching this unboxing, and then I'm gonna show you what I picked up while I was there. So that was so much fun. So this is how it started, and this is how it all ended. It was very cool, a lot of fun to watch. All right, so as far as what I got on my trip to Music City Bricks, we'll get into this here in just a second. The first thing is going to be the Speed Champions Nissan Skyline from Too Fast, Too Furious. Brian's Nissan Skyline. It is gonna come with a minifigure. I've had my eye on this one for a while, so very excited to build this one. Look forward to doing that. I don't know if I'm gonna do a live or just a video on that one, but stay tuned on the channel to figure that out. And then the most exciting part for me, like I said, the Brick Mania and Brick Arms section really had me drug in. So I picked up the Vietnam Bricks book. This has instructions for 16 different models of various vehicles and structures from Vietnam. There's helicopters, there's tanks, and there's little trailers. So much, very awesome. So if you know me, and if you don't, then you're about to find out. I have got a very deep respect for the Vietnam War and the Vietnam veterans. Some of my favorite people in the world that I've met have been Vietnam vets. I've got a lot of friends that have Vietnam vets for parents and other family members. And I've always been, I don't know, that one has always kind of pulled me in, and I've learned and always liked learning more and more about the Vietnam War and talking to Vietnam vets. Some of the greatest conversations I've ever had. One of the greatest honors I've ever had was playing pool at the VFW with my good friend Gunny, rest in peace. Was an amazing time to be able to hang out with him and play pool. But, so Vietnam Bricks was a must-have. Cannot wait. You're going to see this on the channel many more times, I assure you, because I will eventually, once I get hold of some bricks, I will be making everything from this book. So I cannot wait for that. Now, as far as the bag goes, we've got well, first off, he threw this in. This is his little postcard thing. Got all their information. There's the back with tons more info. Plus, all of their socials, their info for their social medias will be down in the description, so you can check that out. And I wasn't going to go and not pick up a sticker. Heck yeah. Got me a Music City Bricks sticker. Don't know what that's going on yet, but I know where to get more. The other thing's the receipts, so don't worry about that. I also picked this up. It's a DSHK. With ammo and tripod. It's from Brick Arms. I told you that aisle is the one that had me. I could spend a fortune down that aisle. I'm going to put that together in a short, so look forward to that on the channel. Hopefully tomorrow. But definitely look forward to that. That will be coming to the channel. Super excited about this. If you know anything about me and my love for movies, you know this was a must-have. Don't get much better than that. So real quick before we outro this, I want to give a special thanks to Stosh and the rest of the crew at Music City Bricks for allowing me to come in before hours and get a wonderful tour, allowing me the opportunity to film the opening of their large order, and they even took time to speak to me while they were working. I tried not to slow them down. They were dealing with a very large shipment, so they had a lot to do. But as you saw towards the end of it,
They had quite a few people helping, and they knocked all that out in about 45 minutes. Well, probably about an hour because he started about, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes before I got out there to record. So uh, then he got some help going on, and they knocked it out quick. The next step in that process, which I didn't stick around to film any of that. It was a matter of them logging it all into their system and stocking it to the shelves. So I didn't stick around to be in the way for any of that. But again, thank you so much, guys, for allowing me the opportunity. Can't wait to come back. Can't wait to see your new store and when it gets built and do this all over again. So with all that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like button. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of Music City Bricks. What do you think of my pickups? Music City Bricks. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I have every intentions of supporting more local toy stores and continuing support of Music City Bricks. That's been a big goal since we started the YouTube stuff with the Gladiator brand. We've supported local wrestling promotions when we did the Gladiator Wrestling Podcast stuff. We're still doing that. And that's always been the goal. And that fits right along with Music City Bricks. They have, their goal is to bring a great place to the community, and I think they're doing a great job of it. So make sure you head out and check them out. So if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, make sure you're subscribed. And that's going to do it for this one. Thank you, guys. Gladiator out.